Good morning, YouTubers. We're starting today out at the veggie table, as you can see. We've got these flowers that have yet to be potted because my daughter has decided to be lazy, her hibiscus. Now, I have been watering them and pruning back the dead flowers for her, but this project needs to be done today. So, in line with the Closet Angels contest, I am creating a container for these flowers for my daughter. Now, I have taken a regular plastic bin, and to create drainage, I used my heat cutting tool to very crappily slice into this in a very random pattern in order to create enough drainage. Now this is going to be, it's intended to be an outdoor plant. We haven't got the place for it set up, so that's next on the list after I do my vegetable stuff. We got to get out and get my balcony stuff going on. I'll give you guys a look at what's going on here. Penny Lane is what's going on here. Penny Lane is a pain, let me tell you. She loves my fresh veggies and has been helping herself to my beans. Little brat has been really doing a number on these plants. So I don't think I'm going to get much of a harvest from these beans. Maybe one or two. I've got one there left, another one growing. We'll see. This poor little cantaloupe is not going anywhere. They are such a pain in the butt. This little thing that I tried to save, not so much luck. These clones over here, nothing has rooted out yet. Nothing has died off, but I keep checking them to see if anything has rooted. Nothing. This is just a project that's going nowhere. But these African violets are amazing. Oh, this is just to pick up the excess from when I watered the potatoes, because the potatoes were starting to give me not only a bit of a thirsty wilt, they were starting to look a bit hungry. So I gave them some seaweed kelp emulsion with their dechlorinated water today. My broccoli cauliflowers are growing big and looking beautiful. These carrots, I'm going to have to pull this tray out, and I think I'm just going to yank any of the plants that just aren't supporting themselves, that are just weak. I'm going to pull them up, see if they're developing at all. If not, I'm just going to pull them out and give room to the other ones there. And I'm also reconsidering their container. It's a bit late in the game for that, but I don't think I'll be planting carrots in that tray again. These cantaloupes over here are doing well. They are vining quite nicely up my wall. Pretty soon I'm going to need to provide some shelves for them. Lovely little plants. They are a royal pain to grow, let me tell you. These flowers down here seem to be going nowhere. I give them water, and yeah. The tomatoes, same thing really. I'm really bad at growing tomatoes, but I'm really good at getting seeds to sprout. Check out this tomato setup here. This one is cat food, sorry, excuse me. This one is a seed from a Wendy's burger, and these are all seeds from these amazing cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes that we got in one of those good food organic food boxes during the beginning of the we signed up during the beginning of the pandemic, and one of the last things I got was this great organic box full of all these great veggies and herbs, and we decided to keep some of the seeds from the grape tomatoes because they were just so pretty. And yeah, so amazingly enough, they all sprouted, and so now we have this cute little pot with all these little cherry tomato sprouts all around it in a ring. It's kind of cute. Adorable. Over here, I've put some mulch on the top here to protect this little seedling in the Solo Cup Challenge. Speaking of which, I need to update that. Okay, so yeah, she's in her Solo Cup. But I've added mulch to the top. I've top dressed this with some with a layer of vermiculite and then a layer of worm castings. And then a layer of mulch. We got the red because my daughter picked it. And so every time I water it, those nutrients will go into the cup. And when it needs to be refreshed, I will just remove the mulch and redo the layering. I hope that'll work for this little cup. This little cup is doing quite well. I am considering doing the same layering and top dressing for this one. I didn't want to do to them all and without testing to see how well it worked, and since this one was growing so well, I didn't want to hazard killing it right off. So this clone is doing really nicely. It's got a little bit of worm castings on top. I'm going to layer on some vermiculite and some other nutrients and top dress this. Add the mulch, and hopefully that will help this little Solo Cup grow a lovely little plant. And 1, 2, 3, we're almost at 4 nodes. When we hit 4 nodes, we're gonna top this little girl. So woohoo! What else do we have growing out here? Oh yeah, Penny Lane is a pain. Look at this sorry little Autoflower. She's just sort of sitting there with her calyx leaves going, what happened, dude? I don't know. Dude. What do we do now? I don't know. So these guys are just sort of in shock, trying to figure out what the hell to do now. Well, I'm just giving it time. It's probably just gonna die. But until then, I'll nurse it and give it water and light and see if, oh my gosh. I can't believe Penny keeps eating my plants. So typical. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to raise this up a bit out of the doggy's reach. As you can see, my beans are no longer in this corner. I've turned it over here and moved the pot plants on the far side because it's not a salad bar. Just a second. So for the African violets, we have found this old wicker basket made of wrapped wire and bamboo. And yeah, we're going to use this as our African violet container. See how easy it is to find pieces around your house that you can reclaim and turn into fantastic grow boxes. All I have to do is come with my pliers and trim the lid off. I can use this lid as a trivet to raise this up off the ground, so it's got more air and space for water to drain. I mean, when you look around your home, find all kinds of things like this. I'm going to be trying something entirely new with. I'm going to be cutting the bottom out of it and gluing on the outside about 4 inches of a felt bag. So it'll have the sturdiness at the top of this container, and we'll also have the drainage of the fabric pot. So we'll see how that project goes. I think I'm going to put this out in 3 parts because there's a lot going on here today in the garden. So, peace and love from the veggie table. Keep your days lit and your nights on fire. I'm going to go hit me some of that lovely, lovely strawberry ice cream cake that I got from Relief Republic. Damn, you guys send the fire every time. Beautiful, beautiful marijuana. Thank you so much.